more ancient history jewelry stories. This is the last Birthstone video for the month of March, and we've given a lot of attention to aquamarine, so I thought it was only fair to do another Bloodstone video. We're going to be focusing on one particular ancient item carved out of Bloodstone. This is what's known as a magic gem. A magic gem is any carved or inscribed stone that would have been worn or carried by somebody for its magical effects. These could have ranged from anything like health-related healing effects to luck in money and love. This particular magic gem was carved sometime between the 2nd and 3rd century CE. Let's break this down symbol by symbol. On one side of this carved gem, we have the god Harpocrates. He was the god of silence, secrets, and confidentiality. Come join me in the broadcast channel if you want to learn some neat Harpocrates facts. There's a weird reason why he became known as the god of silence and confidentiality. He's holding a crook and flail, which are symbols of a pharaoh's authority. He is wearing an Egyptian broad collar, and is also wearing a solar crown made of 5 rays with a solar disk. It's meant to be associated with the power of the sun. We also have an Ouroboros, which is a snake eating its tail, and this represents infinity, eternity, and repeating cycles. Harpocrates is kneeling above a lotus, which is a flower representing regeneration and was used as a funeral flower in ancient Greece and Rome. And this lotus is above a rearing cobra, which is an ancient Egyptian symbol of royalty and protection. The cobra is above a falcon-headed crocodile, which is probably meant to be a representation of a combination of the Egyptian gods Sobek, the crocodile god, who represented a pharaoh's power and protection against the dangers of the Nile, and Re, also known as Ra, who was the god of the sun, order, god of kings, and god of the sky. It's important to note that the falcon-headed crocodile is also wearing a double crown of Egypt and is holding a palm frond, which represents triumph, peace, and eternal life. On both the front and back, there are multiple letters inscribed. These don't actually make up any recognizable words. These are invocations. These would have been vocalized and probably chanted, and they represent a secret message that only the figure that was being spoken to would understand. This is only one example of an ancient magic gem, and while we can only guess at what the intention would have been, that's some very strong and very powerful imagery. This gem was carved after the pharaohs no longer ruled Egypt, so the association with pharaonic power, royalty, ancient Egyptian royalty specifically, is an interesting one. I'd love to know in the comments what you think the intention of this magic gem might have been.